Hello everybody, welcome back to Let's Play Silent Hill 2. Last time, me and Austin kind of just really fudged this up. We had no idea where we were going, and fucking took forever to find the flashlight. But now I'm doing this episode solo, simply because, I don't know, the commentary last time didn't seem to be benefited much by having two people. But now I've played a little bit ahead in a separate save file, so I sort of know what I'm doing. So yeah, let's just let's get rolling. I want to actually start making some progress. That's another thing. I think when you do a solo comm, somehow more progress is made, except for that. Okay, thankfully that did not hit me. Basically, from what I've played so far, pretty much all you have to do is just comb every door in the hallway, and you just check out which ones are locked, which ones are simply scribbled out that you can't even go in, and we'll check out those rooms over here. I suppose I might as well show you guys how to get hit really badly. No, how to kill one of these guys, because I kind of figured it out, sort of. I hope I can kill this thing before the other, or his buddy shows up. Getting him back up, pretty persistent. Oh shit, really? Yeah, you're not gonna spit on me. Fuck you. Oh shit, really? Apparently I'm still learning. Then again, I've never really had a fight two, in close vicinity. Oh my god, really? I totally hit that thing. Okay, well, there you go. Now, though, my health is bad. No, I have to refill my health. Fuck you, map. No. Okay, I see the map. I don't... Okay, finally, I'm out of that. I don't know what that was. That doesn't help. Do I really have to? Oh, fine. I hate using those. I hate using anything in games. Actually, I'm kind of a hoarder. I like just collecting shit and never using it. That's just how I play games. Like if a game will give you a power up or something, I promise you I'll never use it. That's just the way I play. I'm like, I don't want to use it. I'll run out, or it's excessive force for this one enemy when it's really not. It's kind of warranted, but anyway, I guess from now on I'll just run by those guys. That was kind of a dumb move. If I remember yep, note. I kind of know where everything is now. 3 different sizes, time on the run, 3 young men circling round the sun. Henry is short and very, very slow. Scott's can't stop. He's always on the go. So it's basically pretty typical Silent Hill puzzle going on there. I forget if there's anything else actually of interest in this room. Oh right, of course there's a clock, and there's these etchings which are helpful to the puzzle, which I've already solved. They're basically, if you didn't see that, they're like hands of a clock, and if you try to go up to the clock, it's stopped there. But you can't actually fiddle around with it yet because the faceplate's closed. And then there's writing, scars from the past shall remove the nail that stops time. You can try to push it, but yeah, I won't push. Only when you solve the puzzle, and only when I get the key to actually open the thing so I can solve the puzzle. So we'll leave that alone for now. Let's see, I hope there's something. There's usually, in these kitchen areas, there's, some kind of health drink or something, but I guess not. That's pretty much it for this place. Let's see, what else haven't I checked out yet? There's the upstairs, right? Okay, let's check out the upstairs then, 3rd floor. Let's try to run by these guys. You know, actually, I kind of like the enemies in this game as compared to, I don't know, Resident Evil. Like Resident Evil 1 or 2 or 3. Not 4, but just the first 3 Resident Evil games. Because, I mean, you try to run by those things, like those zombies, and chances are you're going to be, like, one of them's going to latch onto you. And generally, from what I've played so far, that doesn't really happen in Silent Hill. Or, I mean, at least in this one. Oh, right, there's a key. There's a key on the ground, I better go reach for it. Yes. Look what happens. You fucking bitch.
Hey, wait! Damn it.
You know, there's so many things wrong. Like, okay, yeah, I can't reach it. Like, why is a kid here at all? Why is he, like, fucking with me when I'm trying to save the goddamn world? And why is he acting like there's nothing wrong here? This is not how a normal apartment should be. Okay, like, this door's... Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's locked. Right? They're pretty much shepherding me into this room. Or I believe, I think I can get a gun here. Right? Yeah. It's in the shopping cart. Reminds me of BioShock, where you first get your revolver or whatever. It's in like a baby crib. Or something like that. Still no health drinks. I know there's like bullet holes on the walls. That's kind of a neat little detail. Okay, now when I go back downstairs, things should be a little different from what I remember. Yeah, okay. And if I'm correct, there should also be a pretty disturbing scene as well. But I guess we'll have to wait and see what that is. I won't spoil it for you. But yeah, again, these guys, I don't know. Oh yeah, that's another thing. In previous episodes, I referenced these guys with no arms as lion figures, when in fact I meant to say lying, like you're lying, like lying figures. But yeah, some kind of noise. All right, check that out. Oh, I really like this. This is kind of cool. Just like running, everything's cool. What the fuck? And your radio's going like crazy, so you just, as like a normal player, you're like, holy shit, what do I do? And truth is, you don't do anything. I mean, that guy's just there. Creepy, right? I forget if I go back in this room or yeah, let's just check it out. Oh, right, okay. So, where'd this body come from? What the fuck? None of this shit was here before.
My God. Who could have?
That child, perhaps? No, like, why is he even questioning that? Okay, I got a key. Clearly, this place is beyond, like, rescue. There's so much wrong with it. Like, who could have done it? Maybe, like, any of the enemies you've encountered so far, James? Maybe? Pretty stupid. That's just a stupid line. But anyway, I got a key. I'll check out what that opens. I think it was room 202, second floor. Right? Yeah, hopefully that's on that's on this floor. Okay, cool. I don't have to keep switching floors. It's kind of annoying. One thing I will mention, though, is that in Silent Hill 1, the enemies will actually latch onto you, or at least one type of enemy. They're like those creepy baby-looking things. They grab onto you and kind of like do this hugging thing when they're really like hurting you. And that is really reminiscent of the zombies in Resident Evil, and just kind of annoys me. I just hate latching enemies. I don't know. It kind of bothers me. It's like you're trying to go about your business, just run by them, and they won't let you. So, if I could just get in the right place. Okay, finally. Pretty smart idea, right? Just stick my hand in there. Alright, cool. I got the clock key. Now I can open the face of the clock and solve that puzzle, I believe. Butterflies, I don't really know. I'm sure there's some kind of symbolic meaning to these things floating around in this room, but I don't really give a shit. Okay. That's pretty much it for this room. Another thing I like is that they pretty much keep it pretty simple, like where you have to go, what you have to do. I mean, like with all the locked doors, there's only so many rooms you can go in, you know. And they kind of mostly just like sort of like push you in a certain direction with all the locked doors. All right, let's check out this puzzle. I gotta look at these again. So these are referring to hands on a clock. I believe Henry's the hour hand, Mildred's the minute hand, and Scott's the second hand, which you can't actually control, so that's irrelevant. So it looks about 9, 10, something like that. Let's see. Let's use the key first, because, you know, he won't use it automatically. You gotta actually select it. Let's see if I can find it. Yeah, use the clock key. Alright, so what was it? 9, like 10, something around there. Something like that. Now, the game won't give you any indication that you've actually solved the puzzle, so you actually gotta try, like, pushing it. And in this case, I've done it correctly. Sorry if you hear that playing in the background. I couldn't really control that. Okay, let's see what we get here. No enemies, I believe. Sorry. Remember. I should be able to remember. I mean, I just played this the other day. I haven't gone that far ahead. I've only gone like maybe 20, 30 minutes ahead of the original save file. So there's a saving point right there. I believe this door's locked, right? Yeah. And here, health drink. Okay, cool. And okay, this is the file I was going ahead on, and this is the one I'm doing currently. Cool. Alright, now about that scene I mentioned that was sort of disturbing, I guess it wasn't in that room, but it is coming up very soon, I assure you. And again, this is where we saw that creepy guy just looking at us from behind the bars. You know, that is actually the trademark villain from this game. I mean, before I even played it, that's pretty much all I knew about that game was that one enemy character. And, I don't know, it looks kind of cool. I actually, you know, I'm not really into drawing, like I doodle sometimes, but when I did doodle, like a few months ago, I just always drawed him. I don't know, like Pyramid Head, he just looked really cool for me. It was a lot of fun to draw, too. Alright, so we are on the 3rd floor now, in an area we haven't been able to explore yet. Let's start by checking out these first 3 rooms, one of which I believe contains that scene. Although, again, no guarantees. Okay, 1 out of 3. Fuck you. Okay, I'm not really sure how to comment on that. I mean, other than to say, I mean, my hat goes off to you, Konami, for trying to tackle such a delicate issue in a video game. I mean, rape, wow. It's not really... it's definitely not something you see in Resident Evil or Dead Space, whatever, like, other horror games you might play. Not really much else you can do here other than pick up that key that was in the closet I was hiding in. No, what was that key? I didn't actually get a good look at that. Let's see. Courtyard key. Alright. Fair enough. But yeah, I mean, that kind of shows how much of a badass Pyramid Head is. I mean, that's how... I guess the game doesn't really refer to him that way, but... Pyramid Head, I don't know, sounds cool. But he's such a badass, he like, just rapes, like, literally rapes the other enemies in the game. Clearly, a box of handgun bolts, and nothing else here. Some dryers, washing machine, that's cool. Yet another open door. I think there might be an enemy in here. I don't know. Okay. Yeah, I definitely hear it. There we go. Come on, come on. Okay. That was kind of close. I'm still, like, getting a hang of this combat. Yeah, that's... Oh my god, they start moving around too quickly. And the X thing, like, while they're on the ground, like, doing that kick thing doesn't always work, but it's definitely getting more reliable than it was before. Like, that used to really piss me off. Last episode, that was... that was awful. First aid kit. Awesome. Don't really think there's much else in this room. Maybe in here. Clearly James is looking at something. Handgun bullets. I don't know if we mentioned this, but if the character's head is like looking at something on the ground or wherever, that probably means there's an item that the game wants you to pick up. That's fairly important. Like, check that out. He's like looking at the health drink. I mean, that's a kind of cool tip-off to like what you're supposed to be looking for in this room, what's important. And it's nice too. Otherwise people would be missing health drinks like left and right. So I got 2 more doors left, and that's pretty much it for the 3rd floor. Okay, I picked up that key too. Cool. I am not going to bother with you, hallway lying figure. And that door is just non-existent. So, down we go. Alright, I also like how this game is less reliant on actual ammunition and, like, you know, ammo than Resident Evil. Because, personally, I just find it simpler just to go whack instead of, like, reloading guns and managing inventories and all that shit. I don't know, it just kind of gets a little crazy after a while. Now, don't get me wrong, I love Resident Evil 4. Like, that's one of my favorite games. I've played through that game so many times. But just, I can't really stomach the original Resident Evil, the first 3 games. Just something, I don't know. Maybe it's the archaic controls. Like, I can get past that, but it's just the actual game mechanics. I've just, not for me. I don't know. Now, I know Resident Evil 4 is a complete contradiction of what I just said, because it's pretty much all about managing inventory space and guns and stuff like that. But the way they do it is somehow more, I don't know, elegant, if that's the correct word. I don't know. Alright, heading back in the apartments, a short reprieve from the darkness, but we're back in. Just checking out that garbage chute for whatever reason. Oh, cool. Courtyard's open. But first, I have some unfinished business with the garbage chute, which I believe is on the 2nd floor, if I'm correct. hope I'm correct. Otherwise I'll be wasting some time here. Here we go. Okay, cool. So I picked up that canned juice. You might have seen that. Now, why the hell do they have such a seemingly useless item? Well, for this. Yep, that pretty much, garbage stuck in the dust chute has fallen through. That pretty much pushes the garbage down the chute so I can collect it at the bottom outside. Which kind of sucks. I'll have to venture all the way down here again, but whatever. It's worth the trip from what I've heard. Okay, let's see what we got. We got a newspaper. And garbage bag is torn and contents are strewn all over. Coin, old man. Okay, a coin. Some gossip magazine. You can read that. Someone committed suicide. He used a soup spoon. Pleasant. And he was dead from blood loss. With a spoon in his neck. He didn't look like the type of guy who would kill kids. And he's like afraid of a monster. He's... Forgive me. The Red Devil. Oh, they're probably referring to that Pyramid Head. I guess now that I think of it, he was kind of crazy. Ah, great. I would not read that magazine. That sounds like shit. Back in we go. I guess the coin is for some kind of puzzle, which I haven't solved yet in my other file. I haven't gotten this far. This is about where I stopped last time, in my, other file. I guess I might as well check out the courtyard, see what's happening down there. Probably lots of enemies in such a wide open space. I can only imagine. Okay, swimming pool. Lots of oh shit. Yeah. Like I said, lots of enemies. And I can't go there. Okay, there must be something in that pool that I just have to have if there's so many enemies in there. Nice, James. Okay, let's get that. Let's get... Oh, shit. I couldn't leave quick enough. Let's leave. Okay. That wasn't so bad. Is there anything else for James to look at? I guess he's just looking at the enemies there. Okay, I got a coin. I'm supposing that's worth it since it's for some kind of puzzle, I'm assuming. Another door. Don't want to go back. Alright, I guess I'll just go this way. I think this door opens. Yep. Oh, great. Another enemy right away. Okay, broken lock. Alright. Where are we going here? You know what? I'll just save this for next episode. Stay tuned, guys, for even more progress. I think this was a pretty good episode. I mean, we accomplished a lot. So yeah, stay tuned for beating the shit out of this guy.